Hey, welcome back. T Mike's React. Today we're going to look at some videos that's going to cause you to question reality. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Do not believe what you see in the video. Do your own research. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.
I tried to tell you that the movie They Live is based on a true story, and you didn't believe me. But when I say I got your ass, oh, I've got your ass. So first, let me explain. They've been able to put subliminal messages into our heads without us even knowing. Not by using music or sound, by just using images alone. Take this picture for example. Squint your eyes and tell me what you see. They can put anything into your head. For the people that follow football, who do you think the best football player is in the world? Squint your eyes and tell me what you see. And again, I'm sure you've all seen this one by now. If you
You'll be able to see that pretty easy by
tilt
now.
your phone forward, squint your eyes, and tell me what you see. Oh my days.
I think the world ended in 1999. Now, what did Prince say? He had a song called what? Party Like It's 1999.
Right.
Prince is a very smart guy. Now, what happened after that? Okay, they're saying Y2K, everything shut down. You know, they said it didn't happen, right? But here's
They
the
kept
thing.
saying computers were going to reset and all that shit.
Computers are going to reset, so on and so forth. But why 1999? So if you look at every decade before that, it had a very distinctive look, sound, feel, fashion, everything. Music, movies. You're like, oh, that's the 60s for sure. Right. The 60s was wildly different from the 70s, and the 70s from the 80s, and so on and so forth.
Right.
Can you pinpoint anything after that?
After what?
After 2000? After 99? Think about it. What's the fashion of 2010?
Okay, so what you're saying is that we can't see the era change.
There's no era change.
Yeah, I
Everything
think there
kinda
was an era
blended
change.
after that, right?
Guys started dressing like
fact.
girls.
Definitely feels like it.
Like,
That's
how
a
do you
fact.
pinpoint the 2010s from the 2020s or
That's what it
you
is.
can't, right? There's no pinpoint to where.
I don't know. I started noticing fellas with the super skinny. I mean, dudes is dressing like females, and I don't know. Maybe that's not the I don't know.
Saying, oh, that's 2010.
I think people started getting confused.
So I ain't gonna lie, boy. These people.
Okay, these videos were sent to me by random subscribers or other people, and really, y'all, this is what y'all sending me, right? Obviously, this is AI, but
Play
let's
with
go.
y'all weak ass earthlings because they know y'all ain't on shit. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. But see, these folks don't come fucking with me because they know I'm gonna disintegrate some shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? See, like, so that's the difference between me and y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a G. I'm a galactic G, a galactic general. You is an earthling bitch.
He
You're not
iced
gonna
out.
do nothing. You gonna do what them people tell you to do, bro. You're scared, my boy. You're a pussy, my boy. You know, with the lips on it. Hear that, my boy. You the snapper with the head on it. Pure pussy. Not gonna do nothing to nobody. Me, galactic stepper. Knock off nigga whole planet, knock down nigga moon, knock off nigga sun, but they know not to play with me, boy. They play with you, nigga, boy. Fuck is you telling me, boy? Don't ever compare yourself to Space God, okay? Space God. Been stepping for eon. Stepping in different solar systems and shit. See what I'm saying? Got many hats, all collected hats through.
That's a G for real.
I want to quote to you from Babylon to Timbuktu. It's a book by Rudolph R. Windsor. This is page 84. Quote, in the year 65 before the Common Era, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 of the Common Era, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. Page 86. Many Jews fled to those parts of northwest Africa known as Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and Mauritania. Many other Jews fled to areas where Rome didn't have any jurisdiction. This was the region to the south, the Sahara Desert, and the Sudan. You see, in the 1930s, it was an established fact that the regal class of Negro nomads exiled from the kingdom of Judah, that they resided in Songhai, in Mali, in Ghana, in Kenem, in Bornu, in the empire, and within the Onadu forest of Dahomey south of Timbuktu.
Sidebar, for all those that kept saying Africans sold Africans into slaves, it was the Ethiopians that sold the House of Judah into slavery. So it wasn't Africans selling Africans.
Communities complete with Aramaic Torah scrolls. On page 90, from Babylon to Timbuktu, it says this: the black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. Now, this is going to tell you why the native indigenous black Africans worked with Islam to trap the House of Judah and sell them to the Ashkenazi ship owners.
Hello?
So, Portuguese and British Ashkenazi ship owners. And that's the history we want to see. Why did this happen? Page 90. The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture. They carried their history, laws, and written records with them. This assured them a constant precedent for the development of a higher social organization. Because of the stability of the black Jewish culture, the Jews were not absorbed into the autochthonous population.
First of all, I wish you would stop saying black Jewish culture. The original were that. The other ones were converted, convicts. Not convicts as in prison, but converts. The difference between being natural and being converted. When they use that word black, you ain't got to say that. Just say the originals.
In fact, the Jews absorbed some of the native tribes. The Jews made use of every opportunity. They were an industrious and skillful people. In the Jewish Ghanaian states were found kings, princes, governors, generals, secretaries, treasurers, revenue agents, judges, architects, engineers, doctors, historians, language interpreters, mathematicians, jewelers, sculptors, masons, carpenters, painters of art, goldsmiths. There were leather workers, potters, armorers, saddlers, blacksmiths, agriculturists. Do you think the indigenous blacks resented the regal Negro nomadic class of the House of Judah? And do you think they wanted to get paid by Islam? And do you think Islam wanted to get paid by the Ashkenazi Jewish ship merchants?
Another sidebar. The Arab nations were the ones that originally have the slaves. It wasn't the Caucasians. Caucasians got it from them.
and then you get to your transatlantic
Arabic slave trade. Look it up.
But don't start at the ships on the west coast of Africa. That's all you're going to get in your democratic American public re-education system.
Pay attention.
Catch you, I'm gonna trust that you fall. Laura, you trust me. Okay, let's do this. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, Laura, let's do it. All right there. I got your attention. You put.
What the hell? How did this? Yep. My apologies, but it's got to be AI, right?
You put the power of trust in yourself because you want to trust only you. She's okay. She's all right. She's fine. I've done this before.
Wow. It's got to be AI, y'all. I can't believe
Baby,
that's
I'm
real.
fresh off a motherfucker's ass, and I wish a motherfucker would. I'm homesick, so don't test me.
You think she mean it?
Girl, he had me bent over that couch like I was 25, talking
What?
about he was stretching my arthritis out.
Chili mine tried to blow in it like a Nintendo cartridge.
I told him, baby, you better slow down. This ain't no damn slip and slide.
Hell, mine said he was gonna knock the dust off it, baby. I am the dust. Now get to fucking.
He said he was going to rearrange my guts, baby. I said, don't forget the starfish. Girl, he had me bent over that kitchen sink, talking about he was making dessert.
Shoot, mine tried to lick the plate clean. I had to brace on the damn fridge.
Baby, he ate it like he was digging for treasure. I had to grab the porch rail before he got to China.
Hell,
Whoa.
baby, I took my dentures out, Rail. Told him it's all gums tonight. He ain't never come so fast.
He called me the throat goat. I said, baby, these gums grip.
Bitch, you got that Hoover grip.
Hoover grip is diabolical. Granny's gone wild. What y'all think? Spoiler, AI generated. But it looks real, sounds real, right? AI is advancing faster than you can imagine.
He said I drained him dry. I told him, boy, that little tank don't hold enough for me.
Bro, what in the world?
What is that?
Like, Atlanta is not a real place. Like, it's just swirling.
Our projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.
They were talking about 2025 and 1988. Why was this clip
You
banned?
have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown, in this year alone, by an average 39%. And I've just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are off crisis alert. The situation is normal again.
How you doing, boys? I didn't know you'd been recruited. Welcome aboard.
Earth is our stepping stone for a
You know, you boys really should have dressed for the party. Now you can afford it.
What y'all think about that?
First, the stock market would go. Then, the economy. Boom! The dollar. Boom! And then pandemonium in the streets. War, genocide. Boom, boom, boom.
Bullshit. Nobody could keep that big a secret, Charlie. Somebody blow the whistle.
And every once in a while, some poor little sucker tries. Well, like these guys. Boom! Boom! Every one of these guys, dead, dead, dead.
Whoa. That's Professor Myers.
He ran the Atlantis shuttle program. Why, did you know him?
Yeah, he helped me out with research on my book.
Oh, well, that must have been before his accident.
Myers is dead.
Oh, yeah, 2 months ago. He was one of my most avid listeners, and he...
Messages in the movies. What do you think?
Had it all figured out. Everything the government was doing, where and why. Hey, guess what? They're selling seats.
Put me down for 3.
No, guys like you and me don't have a chance. You'd have to be Bill Gates or Rupert Murdoch or some Russian billionaire or something.
The problem is for people like you and I is that we don't have millions of dollars to spend on the best research to figure out what does and does not work. But we do have hidden gems just like this. This is the Amish way. It goes in depth teaching you how to be self-sufficient the Amish way, how to preserve food the Amish way, using plants the Amish way, and the Amish way of gardening. This book is over 300 pages of all different types of stuff so you guys can be self-sufficient within your own home. With all this crazy stuff going on, this book has been selling out extremely fast, so if you want to pick it up before it's too late, I'll leave a link right here.
I can't believe I just realized something crazy in Shrek.
Real quick, before we get on to Shrek, what do y'all think about the Amish way? I mean, they keep talking about different things that could happen where the power of the grid can go out. What are you going to do? How are you going to survive? Just something to think about. Now, what's this? I can't believe what I just realized. I can't believe I just realized something crazy in Shrek. That's wild.
Never seen something like this. There's like tens of thousands of these reflective objects in the air. I thought they were birds at first, but looking closer, it's literally just these reflective objects.
See, now when I look at these videos, knowing
What
what
is
I
this?
know about AI, I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Real? Or do y'all think this
It's
is
all
AI
coming closer
generated?
here, so I'm gonna get out of here.
His reaction seems genuine.
What is going on?
Man, sit your ass down and stop playing.
Nah,
Why are we doing all that?
Nah, put some man
Why
clothes
are we
on.
doing all that, huh?
No, you good. Put some man clothes on. Dress like a man.
For
You can
real.
talk to me.
The fuck? That's the 2000s.
You guys, we are now in the time of prophecy. It just went biblical in China, y'all. What in the Atlantis 2.0 is going on here? Did you guys hear what happened to China, y'all? China, like whole cities are lit. So remember when we talked about that these weather anomalies were popping up out of nowhere, nobody was even seeing them on the radar? Well, this is the same thing that just took place in China. I'm talking about places submerged with up to 36 feet of water. Y'all saw the beginning clip of this, y'all. Towers are completely underwater. There have been a reported over 80,000 people that have been impacted by this. Of course, there are some tragedies. Folks are saying people are missing. I mean, look at this, y'all. And this right here is how you know the storm was
What
really
is
bad,
going on
because you
with the
have the
weather?
bridges in China overflowing with water. Y'all, there's no cap on the bridges.
Think it's being
How is
controlled?
this even possible, y'all? Why does it feel like we're watching like a whole civilization being... Huh?
Again.
You know what I'm saying? China is one of the most ancient places on earth. This is where we used to be. It is full of ley lines, ancient technology, sacred temples, y'all. We're watching a whole reset happening in China, y'all. They're calling this the flood of...
Again, this is taking me back to AI. Like, AI is so good. How do you know, like, when the real events is going on, a lot of people might not be... it's AI. I mean, this is crazy, y'all.
the century. It has broken records. Wow. Do you guys think you can ever rebuild from something like this? I mean, this is somebody's home, y'all. And that right there is also somebody's home. Wow. Do y'all see how the weather's popping off everywhere? Like, who asked for this? I mean, of course we're like, you know, the earth does what it wants, but This right here is crazy, man. You can't do nothing about it. You could only watch it.
That's
I hope
it.
you guys are paying attention, because this is not just about climate change, y'all. There's a shift within the mist. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Leave in the comments below what y'all think about these videos. And if there's any videos that you'd like me to react to, leave that in the comments as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. These are some of the disturbing videos on the internet today that will make you question reality. So until next time, peace out. Stay safe.